you. And we're kind of back, I think. Yes, we're back. Sorry, Christian. I think the problem ended, or the stream ended. The problem appeared when you were talking about um, what was going on with the tournament you're going to host.
Yeah, I'm just gonna recap it. Yeah, we've been, taking into consideration all the stuff about COVID-19 and the restrictions in regard of hosting the tournament and all the precautions we need to take. And right now there are some people on a waiting list to join the Flames of War tournament that I'm hosting at the event. But right now it's 14 players. And something that is a bit different from regular tournaments is that we also have a terrain building competition that I started last year. And right now there are 3 contenders, each bringing a nice table that will also have a chance to win a prize. And I think that's part of the hobby as well, especially when people spend a lot of time painting their miniatures. I think the terrain should reflect that as well. So that's going to be grand, and it's only 14 days away, and then going to play with all restrictions in mind, with a lot of sanitizing stuff and social distancing and blah, blah, blah. All that is taken into consideration between the tables. So in comparison to making a regular tournament, there's a lot of things to consider when you have to think about COVID-19.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
So that's it. And then I'm just at the moment painting some old action miniatures for a tournament this Saturday actually.
Nice.
So
basically, you're just preparing yourself for. So it's in 2 weeks from now, on the 3rd of October, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So
we'll see the Soviets in action for the first time. I think at that tournament.
Yeah, for sure.
That is true.
For sure. You're going to have some lists from that, and I'm just curious to see what people will bring up to. As you can see, I already bought some Zvezda IS2s, and they're waiting. They're queuing in line for getting painted, and if it proves that the Soviets are the new meta or the new thing to have to win tournaments in singles, of course, then
yeah, we'll see. It all depends upon the player,
Yeah,
and I want to bring all the hype to.
Exactly, it all depends about the player, and now we're getting some viewers back to the stream, and
awesome.
I'm happy about
figured
that.
out how to refresh their page.
Exactly, and there's something that I'm going to do on the 26th, I think. So not this weekend, but the next weekend. I'm planning for another match with my good friend Rob from Wales on Valley Gaming. We're going to do our third distance gaming, because he used to get back to the store, but unfortunately, from what I understood, in Wales, there's also a situation with COVID right now, and they're again back in the house. That's a shame, because people are starting to come back to normal life, and then they have to go back to quarantine or stuff like that, and that really sucks. But I'm getting to play Rob in a week from now, so not this weekend, but next weekend, and that will be. Yeah, Patrick, thank you. That will be very interesting to have. There's a challenge that I want to bring to you guys, to you two guys, because I know you're going to be the picky ones, and you're going to put all the trouble on my shoulders. So we decided to play one of the new scenarios from the German SS book. And I want to come back on these new scenarios and discuss with you guys if you can, if you tried them, and if you find them interesting to introduce in maybe another, scenario chart or stuff like that Battlefront could
Yeah, like updated
Some-
matchmaking.
matchmaking
Yeah.
exactly. And apart from that, you guys can choose what kind of force you would like to see me playing.
Okay.
So we're going to play red and blue. So if you pick a German force for me, he will play Americans, and if you pick Americans or British, I wouldn't go to Russians because I don't know if he has a lot of Russian miniatures or stuff like that. I'll have to ask him. But if you pick any of these nations, then he'll play Germans, and he will give me a run with the SS probably. So until this stream, all infantry, no vehicles. That'll be something, That'll be something. House of Hengist. It's a first suggestion. So let's wait until the end of the stream. I will check the chat. Hopefully OBS will not die on me again, and we'll have all of the chat available for us. And I'm waiting for your suggestions on what lists I should play and what do you think will be interesting to see me playing against Rob. He's doing a really great job with his edits, and I find him when you want to talk about remote gaming, well, you can talk to Rob. And I know we talked with Etienne, who had some harsh times in real life, and now he's getting back on track, and we'll probably have him in a month or two back with us and with Tabletop Simulator discussion and tournament going on. But other than that, Rob is doing a great job with showcasing what a remote game playing should be like, and how you can play with your friends and people or with random people, because I know he's organizing games for other people and playing with them. But guys, what I wanted to talk with you is I would like to ask you, what lists did you? I mean, you all have been playing your fair games of Flames of War lately. I know Lud has been playing a lot because he missed on the last two episodes.
I think 3 episodes.
No, 2. Yeah, on the third, I was the one missing, and you guys took the lead and did it for me. So basically. The idea is, what list did you try, and what do you think it's in meta? The question is also for you guys in the chat, and I'm waiting to see your answers and your suggestions. And maybe we can have a discussion on what is the meta. I'm particularly interested into single gaming, so we're not going to discuss about ATC or stuff like that, because I want to keep that topic for maybe late next year.
When we get back to the ETC topic for real.
Exactly. When we get
when
to
we
the
all start preparing.
Exactly, because it's kind of, if I'm going to be pumping up again, having high expectations and looking for accommodations and travel itineraries and stuff like that, and then we have another, I don't want to say it because I don't want to jinx it, and let's just keep it that way. Let's just say what's been working out for you guys in singles. What kind of lists did you test, and how was it? So, who wants to start?
I can start.
You okay?
I can start. I've been testing. I think it's 5, 6, 7 shows ago. I showed my carrier reconnaissance lists with a lot of support from crocodiles and Everest and stuff like that. And that list really worked out for me, but it takes a lot of mental power to play, because you have to move all the little vehicles around all the time, keeping them concealed on the ground, and then also coordinating with, setting up assaults with my paratrooper platoon, and then using my Everest correctly and stuff like that. So it takes a lot of stuff. But sometimes I'm thinking, it depends on, let's say you play 5 games during a tournament, or you play 3 games attacking is the easiest thing in singles, whereas defending is takes the more skill nowadays. It's reversed from back in the day, and I think that if you really want to improve your play really want to become a better player, attacking is easy. You have to be proactive all the time, and you decide where the battle is taking place and stuff. So I would encourage you to try and defend, make a list that can defend, because I think most skilled players nowadays are the ones that are able to defend. So if you go to a singles tournament, I would say always pick the defend, and then see if you can win.
That's
with an all-out
good
defense
challenge.
list.
That's a good challenge. That's a good challenge, I could say. So basically, it goes hand in hand with what House of Angus has said. For my next match with Rob, I should try and pick a defensive list, maybe infantry, and see how it goes. He said no vehicles at all. That'll be very, very hard. I mean,
would mechanized infantry be allowed?
yeah, I think that's...
Especially thinking about SS.
Yeah, I think...
The MG teams combined with half-track MGs, oh my god.
Yeah, against tanks, not so much, but who knows?
That is true.
Who knows?
Maybe you can throw in a few packs. They're not tank teams.
I want you to employ at least a platoon of Panthers, because right now I'm listening to, as I said last week, James Holland spoke about Normandy, and the amount of Panthers in that theater were a lot greater than the ones of the Tigers, and the Panthers were really well represented in that theater. So I encourage you to bring some Panthers and make it work. And if you're defending, you might make it work with some Panthers.
Yeah, we should see. We should
bring some SS Panthers if you want.
Righty. House of Angus is saying no. So
well,
yeah,
well,
he's really trying to put me to the test.
Yeah.
So Lud, tell me, my friend, you've been testing a lot. Tell me what works for you.
Well, I haven't been really testing, but I've been playing around with the list that I was supposed to take to the Swiss GT, and it is super fun. It has been really fun to learn how to use the Avries, just as Christian has been doing, and then trying to protect the Fireflies, because everybody of course tries to snipe them off you as soon as they can. So basically you try to hide them, but still have the best line of fire that you can have. So it's been kind of like I don't know, if possible, just shooting from a position, then shooting and scooting back to some cover, and hoping that the opponent tries to like eagerly run after the Firefly in a way, just tempting to give. Yeah, I bet you can get. With a one lucky shot, you might be able to destroy them. Oh, too bad you missed, and now you're open again.
But just to add something to what Ludi is saying, I actually, and also to advocate for the defense strategy, I've been helping out a guy. It's his first tournament, and he's joining at VidCon. He hadn't been at a tournament before, and I'm really glad that he reached out to me and asked for some advice. So I helped him build like a British list that is whose solely purpose is to defend, and incorporating, the Monte card, so you have a 4+ morale or rally, so to speak, and then also try to use the 4.2-inch mortars. So he has 6 mortars of the regular sized 3-inch mortars. 3-inch mortars, and then some of the 4.2-inch mortars. And with having 6 of them, getting to reroll misses against, let's say, nests and stuff like that, I think they could do some work. So if you're planning on playing defense, you could also go for the British.
Right. Yeah. I think the Brits are actually top notch in infantry at the moment because
Oh yeah.
they're hit on 4+. They are trained, so basically you just keep them dug in or maybe move them around and still have a very good assault rating. And other than that, yeah, maybe that dodgy pin down thing. But if you take Paras, for example, and they become fearless, they're the best infantry unit in the
Yeah, but
game at the moment.
you could just
I
buy
would say
just buy regular.
commandos instead of Paris.
Yeah, but you could take
Commandos with their assault and counter assaults at 2+.
Yes, but I think they're becoming way too expensive at that point,
Yeah.
from my
just get
point of view.
some regular infantry to you, and then give them the Monte card. Then it's 10 points for a platoon of 9 stands, and it has a 4+ morale, just like in the old days. So I think that's enough. Yes, listen, if you have a commander nearby, you reroll your morale. 4+ with reroll is better than 3+. You have a 25% chance of failing. So that's the math for it.
Yes, but if you do a 3+ with the commander next to it, that's even way better, I think.
Yeah, but it's expensive if you want to buy them and get the PS. I'm just trying to
It's
to
it's 11
rethink
it's
stuff.
it's 11
One
points.
of regular.
It's 11 points for Paras with an extra Piat. So I think it's better. I think. I will try. I will have to try and see how it goes.
Because you can get. I'm just thinking of all the nice stuff you can get in the formation, right, in comparison to the Paras. The Paras are good as a support choice, not as a formation. They're too expensive. I want you to build an infantry list that are defending.
Look what our good friend Soren is saying right here. He's saying that remember that you can only take big mortars if you take rifle company or motor rifle
Yeah.
company.
I know. That's why I'm saying that he should get the regular infantry and give them the monsters card.
I already jumped up to forces just to check it out. So where does it say that you have to bring those?
I think I think you should get mortars. Like you can't get small mortars if you not have it within your formation. I don't think you can take the Paras and then get those mortars.
No, it says your force may field an additional 3-inch mortar platoon of 4 mortars as support option. The mortar's characteristics become, and then it's just a built-in limited and British. So, Soren, is it something written on the card?
No, I think what Søren is talking about is that to get these, you need to buy mortars first. Regular mortars, 3-inch mortars, and then you can buy that card.
Oh, because it says you may field an additional 3-inch mortar.
You have the magical word additional.
You need to buy.
Yeah. Additional 3-inch mortar.
Rifles.
You may field an additional, but it says additional to what?
Additional to the ones you already bought, so you need to buy some.
Where does it say?
Additional.
Yeah, but additional to your force.
That's not how I read it.
I mean, yeah, your force may field an additional, so it's additional to your force. Isn't it?
You have to buy them first.
Because they are support, so basically you can take them for any formation. Because being support, you can take them for any formation. They have to be able to buy the LB 109
But I think
first.
if you have the real card in front of you, I can go grab them and then.
Yeah. Do that.
Just give me a second.
Yeah.
Because we already know that force is crazy when it comes to keeping up with the real thing. No, the LB 109, I think, is just the description for the mortars that you need to refer to. So the card.
Yeah, it's a product code.
Exactly. So it says your force may field an additional 3-inch mortar. Yeah, it's additional to your force. This is how I read it. It's just a simple
I'm
thing.
having the cards right here.
I wonder if Phil Yates would agree to have a QA session with us.
Whoa, I mean, that will be
That would be
something.
cool.
That will be something. Maybe.
So anybody from BF watching this later on, or maybe secretly watching now,
Yeah.
it would be so cool if you'd ask Phil if he'd. I mean, any one of you guys would get them to join us.
I think it's been ruled. I remember something from back in the day about the mortars on the forum, because on the card it says you force me to field an additional 3-inch mortar platoon, LB 109, or 4 mortars as support option. The mortar's characteristics become
Blah
the
blah.
gun retains the forward firing rule and smoke bombardment rules, but
And it's a unit card, so basically it's a support unit card. It's limited, so you can take only one. And that's it.
yeah, let me see. So can you find the mortars, please, like in the force builder? Just regular mortars.
The regular mortars. Alrighty. Oh, so you want me to find the LB 109 thingy?
Yeah, Søren is saying the same. They have to be able to find first. Yeah, just find the regular mortars in the formation.
Yeah, it's infantry heavy weapon, whatever. It's just for the stats. I mean, that LB, that code. What's up? Alrighty. Oh, Phil actually said something. As with the US 4-inch chemical mortar platoon. So I'm reading up something that Soren sent me, because he's a really tricky guy, and actually he has an answer from Phil. So yeah, Christian, what you said, and it reads. Let me try to put it on this. So let me try to put it on this screen so everybody can read it and see what it reads. And you guys should be able to see it right now. So, as with the US 4.2 chemical mortar platoons, the British 4.2-inch was also exclusively an infantry weapon. As such, it is only appropriate in forces that can take 81 mortar or 3-inch mortars respectively. So in summary, you must already be able to take the mortars to be eligible to take the 4.2. What?
As I said.
You need to buy them first.
That's so. I'm sorry, but that's stupid.
Yeah, but think about it like this. If you buy 6 mortars of the regular ones and you buy these 4 ones, it's better than a battery of 25 pounders, and you only pay 4 more points for it, and it's so much better. Or you can just buy a battery of 4 guns and then these ones, and it's better than 25 pounders.
The only thing that I could agree maybe with it is the fact that, alrighty, it could be an exploit, for example, somebody running tanks, as me, and having these 4.2-inch mortars. But, for example, for a force running carriers, where you can take the 3-inch mortars, you can take the 4.2. So, thank you very much. Am I right?
You can have them as well. Yeah, you can have them in a regular force as well.
Am I right?
Look at it. Yeah, you're right. The ones that can field the 3-inch can field these ones. But think about like this.
But until we have lessons from the front stating this, you can take it for everything. I mean, if you're organizing a tournament and you're basing your decisions on rules from the Facebook, whoa, we're having a problem as a community, I think. And this is a problem I'm having with Battlefront, actually, not providing us with the lessons from the front for like ages now. It's, I think, one year. The last one was in November, wasn't it?
Yeah. But
I
let's.
don't remember.
It's the same old song. It's just so annoying that Why don't they just spend one afternoon correcting all of the stuff that's been written on Facebook into lessons from the front? But to get back to the list building, I would advocate that you should bring these two, this combination of mortars instead of 25 pounders any day, because they are so nice, they're really nice, and in the historical perspective, all of the artillery preparation of any operation during the Normandy campaign was, bombarded, prepared bombardment where, prior to every operation, with a lot of guns, including offshore artillery and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if they have given the British forces some good artillery rules, like back in the day, they would have been too overpowered, I think. So instead of, them selling a lot of 25 pounders, I would buy these ones instead. And I think they're going to make their money off mortars instead of 25 pounders, because, yeah, they have a turntable and they can shoot direct, but they suck. They'll die any day to some armored mortars on a German half-track. So don't buy those. Buy these mortars in combination, the 3-inch and the 4.2 inch.
Exactly. So coming back to what Scott is saying and asking us in the chat, the argument already started, and what we are working on is a list. I will be playing against Rob in 2 weeks from now on his channel, Rob from Vela Gaming, and currently the vote is me to play an infantry defensive list with Friday. I'm trying to build right now, and I'm going for the parachute company formation because it's something that I like, and let's see how it goes. I mean, I just want to see if I can have something to play against my good old friend. Hopefully he will not totally ruin my day, but pretty much he has all the chances. So basically, these 3-inch mortars, they're just as good. Airborne 75mm howitzers.
No.
Right.
No chill.
Right.
This is like no.
No.
All right.
They ain't worth their points.
They ain't worth the points. Alrighty. Now I still have points. 60. Oh, so now what I will be having in the Typhoon. I need the Typhoon for sure, because I need, because I can't, I'm not allowed. So rifle company better defense. Why?
You get more of them.
Yes. You can get more support, and you can get more stuff in your formation too.
Oh, because these guys are just 7, and those guys are
9 stands. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Alrighty, yeah, but still, they're fearless.
Yes, you don't need fearless.
Still, yeah, you're just, your point is to sit down, don't move, and shoot only when you see the eyeballs.
Alrighty.
Yes, and then if you just buy the Monte card and give them 4+ rally, and then you have your commander nearby, you have a 25% chance of failing, so 75% chance of success. And you can be proactive with the infantry as well, because now you have a chance to rally them. And you can get a lot of stuff for 10 points. You can get 9 stands. And you can buy 6 6-pounders for 15 points. It's much better.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good thing. That's a good point.
And you can get the MMG carriers, just as Scott is saying, which is also nice. They can bombard, and they can shoot, I think it's 24 inches or something like that.
Yeah, but MMG carriers isn't infantry anymore.
They're really nice.
The AMG, it's really bad. It's really bad. Alrighty, so I'm still having some points. Any good heroes for my naval?
I would take
naval
one
bombardment?
FFI platoon. just one, so you can keep them on the table so they don't count towards the 60 points on the table.
The FFI or FTP?
The ones that are careful.
The FTP.
Because you need the bazookas.
Communists.
The FTP. Do I have any good heroes? No.
No, the infantry ones suck. They are not worth their points.
Stan
want more
Hollis. Stan
carrots.
Hollis is really good,
Too expensive.
isn't it?
No, he's not good, I think.
But it's a rifle. He hits on a 2+ and rallies on 3+. Everybody who's in 6 inches. He's
But
really
look
good.
at the cost of him. He's cost 4 points or something. 3
Three
points.
points.
No.
Tommy guns.
You can get a carrier with a 50 cal on that's much better than him.
I'm not allowed to use vehicles.
Not allowed to use vehicles.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, but you have to buy Monty, the command card. Monty card.
Where is it?
To the left, 3rd division, Monty's something.
Yeah, but that's for Monty.
You need to buy it.
I can't find it. I can't see it. I mean,
To the left,
to the left. My left or your left?
your left, and then find the 50 cal
Montes,
card, the left corner,
90s.
and then
Yeah. Number of rifle in HQ in rifle in this formation, lose the war ready. Yeah, but I think this guy Stan Hollis is better because everybody who's in 6 inches from him rallies on a 3+.
Yeah, you can get him, but to begin with, let's make the list solid, and then we can, do magic with heroes afterwards. Because I would take a carrier platoon. No, you can have you can have vehicles.
Exactly. So I have two 17-pounder platoons, one 6-pounder platoon, 4 4-inch mortars, then parachute with the Piats, then a stem, then Typhoon bomber, because this will be my hero. FTP platoon, which I mean, you're just saying that I will keep this and he'll be on the table and he will not get Gammon bombs. Right on, Gammon bombs. Exactly, because we need to take care of those pesky tanks, because I'm sure he'll be running Panthers or something like that.
I think Gammons aren't they only available for Paras?
I'm running Paras.
Oh, you are? Okay, then. I thought you were running the rifle company. So.
We are trying to make a list without any vehicles. It's just for the fun of it, because Theo's going to play a game where he's been challenged not to use any vehicles of any kind.
Exactly. Right, so I got these 2 cards and this is about it. Problem is, are my reserves alright? So I have guns. So 24, 40,
and think about the ones the FTP don't count towards your reserves, so you can start with them on the table.
So let's start like this. We will be playing the new how you call it? The new
Mortar combination.
Mission, the new mission, which is Gauntlet? Yeah, Gauntlet it's called. Do you guys know it?
I haven't tried it yet.
So where is it? This is it. I will just put it as big as possible on the screen right now so that everybody can see it. Right, so Gauntlet, it's a mission where it's meeting engagements, so basically that sucks for me. But I will.
And you take down when 4+, because
I will be defending, and he can just have his tanks roll and come towards the objective, and I'll have to take him out. That's basically what I'll have to do. Probably.
That's usually called defending, yes.
Yeah. Pine Coffin? What does Pine Coffin do?
he's good at, you can move faster and stuff like that.
Really? Yeah,
I
but
think so.
Gammon Bombs is really nice. Coffin. Where is Coffin? Coffin is like pine coffin. It's Coffin?
No, it's British. It was the leader of
Oh, Parachute!
British Paras.
Wait.
6
So commander pass their counterattack on a 2+. The commander hits on a 2+ in assaults. 4 points. It's way too much, and I'm already fearless. So it's either me rolling a 3 or a 1. I think. I mean, I wouldn't pay. I mean, I really like the game on bombs better. I mean, I have the card 2 times, so basically I can use it twice, and that's really nice. And I think it's a pretty solid list. What do you guys say?
Can we put it up back on again?
Yes, it's on right now. No, it's not.
Uh,
It's the mission right now. Yes. So the mission. Let's see the mission right now first. The mission looks like this. He has the attack. Where is it? So he's attacking from this little square. He has 16 inches. He doesn't have any recon to be able to come towards his objectives. He'll be placing his objectives on this side. I will have to pick my side first, where to defend, and then he will place his units, and then I will have to move all my infantry across, like, so it's about 12.
You're gonna get mowed down too. You have to make a night attack if you're playing that game. You can't do that is there any minefields in the mission? Otherwise, I would encourage you to do a night attack. Otherwise, you're gonna be mowed down by all of his MGs.
No, so no minefields, so no night attack.
So you'll smoke in the first turn, smoke everything.
This is why I took 2 mortar teams. So basically, smoke one side, move my infantry, then hope for the best the next turn, then dig them in. Shit, I will need them to be skilled.
you need to think about it like this. Do you have to move up to the middle to defend it? I would smoke that the objective area, and then I would, run and follow me on a 3+ with your fearless guys.
Exactly.
And one thing I would encourage you to get is a lucky card, because if you have to get reserves, it'd be nice for you to re-roll it, because as I see it, it's random where you get your reserves. So in a clutch moment, it would be nice for you to be able to re-roll it if you get it on the wrong side, especially if it's infantry and you have to move across the table. So see if you can squeeze in a lucky card somewhere.
Actually, the thing that ruins me at the moment is the FTP platoon. I mean, I don't know how to play it. I don't understand it, and then I don't.
The reason why I want you to have that is because when you have to decide what's in reserve, you can start with an entire infantry platoon on the table.
Yes.
Does not count towards your reserves.
So basically, I will have to take 60% from the 93 points, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that is how much?
I'll calculate it for you. So that's 57 points.
56.
56, sorry, yeah.
56 points. So, all right. So I already have 40 from these guns, because I need to have the guns. Do I even have? No, I don't have ambush. Oh my god. This is absolutely nightmare for somebody playing no tanks thing. But it's a challenge. I'm willing to take it. So 55, but wait. So 60 points. That's 55. Apart from these guys. So Scheiße.
You can have 56 points on the table too, because that they do not count towards it. You can actually have more points on the table. Just think of it as as they are free on the table. You have 7 points worth of forces that starts on the table.
Yeah, but still, they suck.
But their point is to slow down the enemy.
They can just die to you.
Yeah, and actually my experience using the FFI platoon with the American lists is that people usually think like you. They're shit. I'll just go over them or I'll ignore them, and that's when they start doing all these crazy heroics.
Mm-hmm.
Ask the guys that I played against in the Belgian GT last year. Those FFI guys did some amazing heroics. They did better than the armored rifles.
Right. So basically, these guys are also Brent gun rifle. They have a Piat. They have a mortar. Yeah, they might work. 8 bases for 7 points. All right. All right. So they will be on the table. And then what I will have on the table. So it will probably be the 17 pounders from the. So 17 pounders because these guys don't move. So that's 28 points. Then I will have 17 points from the. So 16, 12, and 17. And then the Gammon bombs, how do they work?
You pop them, and then during that assault phase, the entire assault phase,
No.
your infantry stands that are
How
in
do
the
they
assault
work?
have.
How do they work for deciding how many points you have on the table? So they are on the table. I have to put
They are
them
on the table, yeah.
So 49 points I have. 49 plus. Oh my god. Plus. Okay, 2 points the MG team. So I won't have any infantry on the board. It will be just guns.
And you will have the FFI.
And the FFI.
FFD for free.
So basically, I will have 2 paras and the Typhoon in. 67 points on the table. All right.
I suggest we finish up your list next week.
You think so?
Yep. Because I want to talk about a really cool topic on how to if you have a local club where you play and you guys want to introduce the game to new people and make it a very, how would I say entry-level friendly for people. I don't know if others have this, but things called like escalation leagues or slow grow leagues. So basically, it's something we've started at the club. Well, we've been doing it for years at my local club, but it started yesterday for this year. And we started basically with a 30-point list with some exceptions to the normal rules. So you would have to bring the HQ and 1 unit from the black boxes, and then you could, depending on how much you have left, you can do what you want. And it's a super easy, nice way for new players to start. They actually learn the game. We also have a house rule of not bringing tons of heavy artillery for the first rounds. And every 2 weeks, we add 10 points. Basically, each round we add 10 points, which gives the players, either old players building a new army or new players starting the hobby,